Good morning, everybody. This is a little bit of a combined video, which seems like most of my videos are anyhow. The first part is going to be kind of like what I just read from my Bible verses, I guess you'd say, or from, geez, yeah, our daily bread, which is basically daily and devotional type collection. But it was talking about how we are chosen, and the author basically talks about how, sorry, when he would tuck his kids into bed, he would tell them Bible stories, and how if he could line up all the I guess he's got a 4-year old daughter, all the 4-year olds in the world, that he would choose his daughter, which is basically similar to what the Bible states that God, before we were created, God chose us, which it's nice to know that we're unique, I guess. Oops, I left my spoon in here. I had somebody complain about that in my last video. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry? I don't know. But anyhow, the story basically in the book I was reading in there was kind of like I don't know how to describe it. But anyhow, yeah, we're. It's kind of hard to say that because the factor, the uniqueness of the world, of our world, anyhow. Who knows how many other worlds are out there? But the uniqueness of our the thinking of the uniqueness of who we are is interesting because we don't have a full understanding of how the universe is. But if you look at our particular solar system, the way our solar system is set up is scientifically it's proven that if our planet was 1 degree, let's say, I don't know how many miles they're talking about, but 1 degree closer to the sun, we would burn up. 1 degree further from the sun, we'd freeze. So Earth itself is literally situated in such an axis, in such a position to the sun, that we sustain life. The bad part is the factor that we are so arrogant in thinking that no matter what we do, things will go on thriving forever. No, we are literally destroying this planet on our own merit. Yet, God allows it. Switching gears, a little bit of an update on the job situation. Let's just say yesterday was Monday. Monday is always a chaotic day because it's also when our truck delivery comes. Well, because of the reports from the weather stations and whatnot, we're going to get snow sometime starting late this evening. According to my weather apps, like 8 p.m. it could start snowing, and it's supposed to snow most of tomorrow. And they're talking about it's going to be bad. So, of course, because of these weather reports, everybody and their brother was basically coming into my store. Not just my store, but, I'm pretty sure a lot of other stores got hit. But because I'm a gas station, a lot of people coming in for gas, and then they're coming in for like sundries, like bread, milk, whatever they can get from us without having to go to the actual grocery store. So let's just say I got there at 2 p.m. It did not slow down until 8:30, 9 o'clock. Now, even though we were busy, I still have to maintain the store and clean and do a few things that has to be done. But let's just say by the time I got home, I was pretty much dead on my feet. I was hurting from the waist down. My back, my lower back, my feet, my legs, all I just like hurting like crazy. That in factor with the fact that it was rainy most of the day. I mean, if it's been kind of rainy and gloomy for the last, well, since Sunday. So the last 2 or 3 days. Now, I was looking at my weather app and it says it's not gonna rain until like 3 o'clock, which I rain, snow don't matter to me. I still have to go to work. Only thing I have to do today is try to get into work early to get some gas. Um, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. But anyhow, I got a lot of advice, a lot of information from a lot of the viewers, and I have been taking pictures of everything. The notes from the manager in the book, in the communication book, the pictures of the disasters left behind. Um, but yeah, I'm starting to do that because I'm just fed up. Now, one of the funny things is yesterday, uh, she had written in the very last part of yesterday's notes, "Stay off your phones." Um, I have a feeling the reason why she wrote that is they watch the cameras every so often. So I'm thinking she saw me taking pictures. She's not happy about it because she knows why. Well, I have to say something about that. I don't care. I really don't. It's not that I'm looking to lose a job. I'm not. I'm just. I'm just fed up with having to come in and see a disaster, and they think, or she thinks, that the day crew that she works with are a bunch of little angels that does their jobs perfectly. Bullpucky. In fact, one of the things that I left her a note Sunday night saying that everything in the daily case needs to be pulled because it was dated for the 23rd. Yesterday was the 24th and it was still in there. You know what I did? I took pictures. I pulled everything out. It's basically the. She walked in this morning to a empty deli case. Now she's probably gonna bitch about it, and I'm gonna be like, "I gave you guys notification. You could have taken care of it yesterday." That in fact, her Sunday morning crew is comprised of people who really don't want to do their jobs in the first place, or at least the people who are supposed to be taking care of the deli case in the kitchen area don't. No. And I basically wrote the note. If you'd put me on Sunday between 10 a.m. to 4 or 5 a.m. or 4 or 5 p.m. or just put me on from 10 a.m. to close. Yeah, that's 13 hours straight worth of work. But you know what? My first 4 hours worth of my job will be basically taking care of filling the deli case with sandwiches and salads. That won't happen. She don't take much. The day she takes my advice must be the day Armageddon hits. That's all I can say. But that's enough ranting about my job. Switching gears again. Yesterday, I had gotten one of multiple gift, one or more multiple wish items. Now, yeah, I've got wish items coming. Um, I know I should slow down on spending, but wish this particular item. It's a nice little bracelet. $2, $2, $1 for the item, $1 for shipping. It is. Let's see if I can hold it just right. So it might be a little blurry, but it's a nice little. It's supposed to be leather with a. This is supposed to be stone. It's not. It's plastic. It's hardened plastic with a wolf head etched in it. The it might be real leather. I can't tell. Parts of it feel like real leather. Parts of it feel like that faux leather. But it's a nice little bracelet, and let's see here. Uh, there we go. Oops, I did not mean to hit the. It fits nicely. The only thing I'm worried about is the dangly part. Because now I don't think it's going to have a problem with me and my job because I don't work in the kitchen. So, oops, pulled on it too hard. So it shouldn't be a big problem. I mean, this mostly will be under a sleeve. Sorry. So it shouldn't be a problem. That, in fact, my left arm usually is either out of the way of the cash register drawer when I go to close it because I'm right hand dominant. So a lot of people who are right hand dominant don't have a issue with getting stuff caught from their left side. Or at least I don't. I don't know about anybody else. But yeah, I like it. Of course, I like a lot of things that are. I don't know what it is with my brain, I guess you'd say, but anything that's like natural looking or I'm not a modern day type person. The only thing that I have, well, I shouldn't say the only thing, but I had recently, or Jerry Ann and I had recently decided to get me a new belt, and I wanted to try the new, what they call the ratchet belt. It worked. I have two now, because it came in a set of two. One is a black belt with black metallic buckle. The other one is brown with a silver metallic buckle. Now the brown one, I figured it was going to be used for like non-work clothes, stuff like that. The black one, because the uniform, the pants have to be black, the belt has to be black, the shoes and socks. Well, you know what? I don't know about everybody else's socks, but I wear black. Unless I run out of black comfortable socks and I wear my white ones. Yeah. The footwear doesn't seem to matter because nobody seems to care. As long as you don't care if they get dirty and messed up. I mean, as long as they're comfortable, of course. When you're when you're on your feet for 9, 10 hours worth of work, you kind of want comfortable shoes no matter what their color happens to be. That's why most of my shoes for work are either shoes for cruise or non-slick shoes. So, yeah. Anyhow, I have several items coming from Wish within the next, I'd say, month or two, because Wish is notorious. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about Wish because they've got some good stuff. I've gotten a lot of good stuff from Wish. There's only been one or two items I can think of off the top of my head that I was not exactly thrilled with. One was a shirt because it looked like it was going to be a little bit longer than it was. Um, and, well, both of them have been shirts. One of them because they were a little longer, and one of them because in the cuff area there was a part on one side of the cuff that looked like it was not aligned properly when it was sewn, because there's a part of it that's not fully attached. Is the only way I can describe it. But otherwise, most of my items from Wish, oh, the earbuds, the third item, the one pair of earbuds that I got, and maybe it was just me from not reading it properly. When I first got them, they weren't keeping their charge. It only had like maybe an hour and a half worth of charge when it said 4 to 5 hours worth of listening time. Now, Jerry had recently got me a pair of earbuds, and they're also from Wish, and I used them last night, and they lasted, oh, 3 plus hours. And the little, luckily it had both English and Asiatic instructions, but the English instructions basically said, hold on, I'm thinking. The English instructions said charge for 3 hours, um, 4.5 hours listening time, like music time, and it had like 4 hours worth of talk time. And well, I haven't tried to use the microphone for making calls, but yeah, the listening time lasted a good long time, and thankfully both sets have the option of you can use one earbud at a time, or two of them simultaneously. And I have a feeling if you use both of them simultaneously, it does not last as long as using one at a time. I don't know. And the reason why I got the earbuds for work is, one, they fit in your ear, so they're harder to detect, and two, not everybody seems to like Celtic Woman. I find that very, very bizarre, because I mean, the melodies alone are soothing. The voices of these women are very, did I say angelic? So, but anyhow, um, that is my chat update vlog of the day. I have to start getting ready for, well, I need to go start getting food ready for dinner and whatnot, even though we're only having some cream chip beef on toast. Or as the military used to call it, SOS. Um, don't ask for the translation. If you don't know what that is, don't ask. Um, a lot of people who are military oriented will know exactly what I mean by that. But it's good. It's a quick meal. Anyhow, yeah. If you enjoyed this chat, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, go ahead and hit that little bell. YouTube will let you know when I put in my next video. And until next time, have a good day. Bye.